Investigating hostile intentions.
Threat detected.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Let's go over here! Tree hole in the head! Come at me! Troublemaker approaching!
Combatant scan. Try to limit further damage.
Taking the fight out of them. Torpification in
Progress.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
the top cognitive
Gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
It is the duty of every protector its subject.
Come in, come right in, and be refreshed.
This is new. A mild euphoric, light hallucinogenic properties. Not entirely. Not entirely unpleasant, but good stuff.
That's why we are all
Greetings, subject, or should I say refreshed to be. Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
Right. That's why we're here. Got some thoughts we need rinsed. I mean, washed. Deloused?
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment. Our facility's induction corridor is quite an experience, isn't it? A feast for the senses, second only to our chief edification and remembrance center, the Tomb of the Matriarch. Accompanying our head refresher's thought-lulling welcome is a musical score based off an inspirational composition, partially hummed by the Consul himself, and a brief spritz of our very own repriorichin gas to boost attentiveness and provide the perfect touch of compliancy to commence your treatment here. Placid Waters Wellnetarium is the primary mental refreshment facility on Praetor. We are tasked with ensuring local subjects are serene. Right as rain, neighbor. Right as rain. And soon you'll be just like me. Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stifles untoward
all been abraded.
and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Greetings, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Welditarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective. Incorrect. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually. Each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead. Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief? Unacceptable. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you? Processing determination. An acceptable response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 150 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed 1 floor down, where you will be directed further. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Pondering begets disharmony.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and and others are not.
Can't stop picturing Seb going through this exact process.
Greetings, new person.
Prudence
You have a look
dictates
of query.
we reject all disruptive influences.
Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit personal freedom? Yet this freedom they celebrate is a yawning chaos.
Greetings, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today? Response, zeal, noted. With hope, our highly trained refreshment facilitators will share your promising self-diagnosis. I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of reprioritrin. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day. Response, medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet, it is strictly off-limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt. A vital cog once more. Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
Aw, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now. I was once a victim of imperfect thoughts. Oh, I had so many questions. But my questioning days are long gone. Yes. Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, with our help and a little work, you'll never question again. Questions are an unmistakable sign of worry, disquietment, and worst yet, rumination. Once the mind is a thing of symmetry, vexatious agitatements simply waft away. As every loyal and dutiful protectorate subject knows, thinking is best left to our betters. You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take that up with the medicament dispensement automech directly. The medicament dispensement automech auto-mechanically dispenses medicaments. 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 I see you found the lecture as edifying as all the others here. Good, good. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of the prescribed curative regimen. Head Refresher Gold provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. You must mean the lathe of particularity. Upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility staff or security. How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants access to all mid-privilege priority areas. You'll feel ever so much better once your phrenometric peaks have been abraded.
That went better than expected.
It's just like Zeb said. Mental refreshment really takes the meddling right out of folks. Makes them
We must
docile.
all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Hostiles, Nick.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get this in.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. Caught by the last, not far.
Got a distraction for you.
Go for trouble.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
And defend it.
To be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen
Right
by
as rain.
Head Refresher
Right as
Gould,
rain.
the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits. due to anomalous
Our
structural
enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
Of every protected subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Come up with some foes.
Proceeding to attack. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Got some bad company.
Hostilities are afoot. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Got eyes on some loot.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Proceeding to attack. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Not the optimal use of ammunition.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Could have sworn no one was due for hours. Wherever is your chart? Wait, you're not a patient. You're not even a protectorate subject, are you? I see it now. You possess the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
He's the first person we've met here who doesn't seem a touch refreshed. Must be the lead scientist. Careful.
Well, out with it. Who are you? What an entirely implausible statement. Might as well have simply said, I'm clumsily attempting to infiltrate your facility. Really, how delightful. This presents a rare opportunity to hone my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly, speak plainly. Ah, for one of our adversaries, I'm sure. I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology in a reasonably competent manner. Oh, listen to this one. If I win. Don't you worry your oddly shaped little noggin about that. I simply require diversion. Something novel. Perhaps even a light challenge. I am confident I will convince you of the superiority of our ways and gain you as an ally. A capable one presumes, since you made your way here. And if not, what would those nincompoops in Auntie's Choice make of our methods? Or the walking, talking abakai of the Order? There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order? Our former allies? Those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation. What say you of them? My position is a burden gladly taken to ease the suffering of our subjects. I think so they don't have to ensure the paradigm runs ably. Their order is chaos to us. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's Choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists? That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, such a system would leave behind the general public, though. All our friends and neighbors. Your point is not completely without worth, I suppose. Only mostly. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare. People are unproductively prone to unhappiness. We remove this self-sabotaging flaw so they can fully appreciate the ample bounty we provide, free of doubt and worry. As it is right now, repelling faulty logic and wrong-headed thinking with gusto. No, the refreshment process isn't about thwarting examination, but obviating fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's about making people happy. Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make? As a, last chance to distinguish yourself? How very nice of you to say. You're not half bad yourself, for a non-protectorate not me. I must say that was moderately stimulating. Passably interesting at a few points even. Almost intriguing. Now, what next? Oh dear, I don't understand how the machine works, only how to use it. The technical specifications for the lathe of particularity are in my office in the next room, hidden in a cache behind a frame on the wall. Pick up the cap to open it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do have a schedule to maintain. So many minds to refresh, so little time. What an edifying confabulation.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive.
Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions.
Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer!
Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended.
Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Mobilizing.
I see an unfriendly soup.
Target glorificator is charged.
I don't see an extensive jab.
What an edifying confabulation.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Got some bad company. Troublemaker approaching.
Forever vigilant.
They're beginning to attack.
medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
The lathe of particularity excoriates the terrible
Greetings,
need for
unscheduled
answers.
Envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
We could use more go-getters like you.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the Overseer up in her office, and we're definitely making her miserable.
No.
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause? We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves. Dunbar, one of our level 3 packers, explained it to us. He's got a new coiffeured friend who's helped us understand the workers' plight of, our politeness or something. Don't be afraid to take a sign, or fill out a petition, or throw a bottle of urine at the overseer's office window.
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans! If you won't let us sleep or eat,
These laborers appear to be biting a hand that barely feeds them.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for a drink at a time!
Whatever it is you're after, go looking for it somewhere else.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need? See that repackaging facility down there? We're supposed to be working it, slaving away for a few meager bits that we then gotta use to pay for our own necessities. They work us like cysty pigs, charge us for the stems we need to yoke those hours, and don't let us relieve ourselves but in empty fizzy tea bottles we keep beneath our stations. So, we're making trouble until that changes. Until we get some respect. Until the privy is left open all day. Can't imagine what. Ain't like you could fix all of Auntie's Choice's hierarchy by your own self. I don't think you could even change this one dumpish overseer ruining our lives. Now, if you'll excuse me.
That scum. That miserable scum. To think he would stoop so low as to overthrow the Sovereign. I shall not rest until the Consul pays for his treachery and Arcadia's rightful ruler is reinstated. Were they still the Protectorate, such would be a traitorous aim to entertain. But a Protectorate led by the Consul is no Protectorate at all. I fear how my fellow subjects will respond to this news. I believe that most will remain loyal to the Sovereign, but I will need to deal with those who strayed. I shall attend to that matter once it presents itself. I sincerely doubt this is the end of my thoughts related to the matter, but we've wasted enough time with my ruminating. Let us be off.
When you have a moment, Commander, I'd like to talk.
Commander, I've been thinking on the fact that so many of my slack-witted brethren believe it reasonable that I've been marked for death. So much so that I've missed the obvious, our communication devices. There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a faked kill order. Point taken. You know, I really should have seen the flaw in recruiting suggestible slackwits to our cause. But Severin is different. I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious Dawn. We had a secret code we used to hide things from our parents before... Well, never mind that. Very well. Let's just say that he was forbidden to associate with me and leave it at that. Anyway, if he used that code to embed a message to me within a Dawn missive, no one would have even known it was there. I should have been checking our comm devices, damn it. I know we have camps on Cloister and Praetor, but I'm not sure of the exact locations. I'd like to try to find one and clear it out so I can access one of our devices. Hopefully, it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need to kill to put an end to this nonsense.
Looks like a Dawn camp is up ahead. We should be able to find one of our devices there.
Rats raring to go.
Not exactly up for that right now.
Looks like a Dawn camp is up ahead. We should be able to find one of our devices there. Finally! Maybe now I can get to the truth of this kill order nonsense. I just need to check our comms device for a coded message from my old acquaintance, Severin. I knew it! He wants to help me find out who's behind this. I sent a reply telling him to meet me at a place that should be safe. It's on Cloister.
lockdown is now in effect. Repeat, this is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and obey security personnel. And always trust that the Sovereign protects.
I'll be trying that thing out later. And no, I wasn't asking.
Subjects, the laboratory lockdown has been lifted, and your faith in the Sovereign has been reaffirmed. You may resume normal activities.
Got my lamp on.
That's disruptive influences.
This might sting. A lot. Step aside. All in the wrist. This might sting. A lot.
Breaking for cover.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Medkit coming your way!
Let's weapon prime! I'm still recharging. This thing's got a mean streak. In a minute, all of the wrist. Either restore my life or avenge my death.
drive us into disarray. Huh? Invasive elements! For taking cover! Let us reconvene.
Where to go?
Identified. That cover spot looks much better.
Sensibly, I must
I'm alive.
What kind of tomfoolery is this? Haven is lost!
This might sting.
Removing to
A
cover!
lot. Swine.
I hate to ask for help, but help?
They manufacture want!
First weapon primed!
Hastening to cover.
All over it. This might sting. A lot.
Back in business.
banter we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
You know, there might be a goodie or two for Val in there.